Other than that, we have Richie Volney will be in for Kevin Witten. And other than that, we are the same as we started with Ben Clements, Dave Basin, Jack Parrott, Fernando Carcamo, Johnny LeCain, Joe Taylor, Richie Volney, O.T. Baugh, and Ben Timms. Somebody else is out. Witten's in.
Timms is out.
You sure?
I think he's hurt. He might be hurt because I don't see him out there. You can tell by his lagoon cleats.
It's floppers.
No.
Ben Timms has very large cleats. Size,
Correction on the lineup. Ben Timms is out, and Richie Volney will be starting out wide for him. Tennessee Wesleyan break the lineup, and we are about ready to begin the second half.
So we are underway, second half. Montreat and Tennessee Wesleyan with the Bulldogs leading 1-0 on a late goal from Richie Volney. Tennessee Wesleyan looking to build on their lead and
continue with the early pressure.
Injury here in the middle to O.T. Baugh. Not good for the Bulldogs. As he points out the defender that tackled him, looks like an ankle injury.
Maybe a foot injury, but he looks to be hobbling up and he seems to be okay.
O.T. Baugh is a great player, played for Chattanooga FC over the summer. Big challenge there from O.T. Baugh, and that's going to be a Bulldogs throw-in.
O.T. Baugh helped his team to the national championship in the 2015-16 season, and probably will look to continue his career there this summer.
They win, and that's going to be another throw for the Cavaliers, or excuse me, the Bulldogs, and they'll be taken by Jack Parrott. Parrott to Baugh. I see a Baugh coming out with a lot of fire after that early challenge against him.
And it'll be another throw-in for the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. They'll look to throw in behind to Jake McBrayer, and Jake checks in, and the ball is taken off his foot from Montreat defenders.
So here come the Eagles, and taking it up right now is number 4, and that is Ryan Buick, and he plays it out wide to number 7, McClellan. And that one's played back into the back line, and it'll be out for a throw-in on the far sideline. And
Ben Clements will be taking the throw-in, but the ref has just asked him to back up, so we'll be underway. And the ball goes into Fernando, who switches it out to Dave Basin.
Basin with it now, and he'll clear it over the back line, trying to get it to McBrayer all over his back. No foul, but it'll be out for a throw-in, which will be taken on the far sideline by Ben Clements, just inside the Bulldogs attacking line. O.T. Baugh, the man all over his back, still with the ball. He carries in, looks, finds LeCain. LeCain in
to Johnny.
Johnny LeCain scores.
Johnny, goal! Goal Tennessee Wesleyan.
Johnny LeCain on a great 1-2 pass with Jake McBrayer.
It's a good start here for the Bulldogs. Only 3 minutes into the half.
Fix this. And that's Johnny LeCain. A nice 1-2 with Jake McBrayer. And less than 3 minutes into the first half, the Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead over the Montreat Eagles.
And then good start here from the Bulldogs second half. Johnny LeCain, Jake McBrayer, two good friends link up, play a little through balls, split the defense, and Johnny buries it into the back of the net.
That is Johnny LeCain's first goal of the season. A fantastic player in the midfield, but not really of an attacking threat. Holds it down there in the midfield. Great tackle from Joe Taylor. The Bulldogs off to a fantastic start here in the second half. That goal officially to Johnny LeCain with an assist to Jake McBrayer, who's been on a tear as of late. Had a goal last week at Truett McConnell
and
on the road, and then a goal the week before
at Martin Methodist.
So Jake McBrayer, the junior out of Seymour, Tennessee, off to a great start so far this season. So now the Bulldogs, with 42 minutes to go in the second half, lead at 2-0 over Montreat, and they look to build off this lead here and not concede any goals. As the Bulldogs look for their third conference win of the season and their third conference game as they're undefeated in conference. as only loss coming to Georgia Gwinnett and out of the conference team last Saturday.
Montreat trying to build the possession up and just bounce around the back, looking for open holes. And if the ball has gone to number 14 with a challenge by Fernando Carcamo, who is going to win the ball. And the ball will be out for a Montreat throw-in, taken by number 2. Chua.
If that's how you say his name. That went into the box and headed back out by Jack Parrott. And now he'll begin his counterattack. Speedy left back out of London, England. Switches the ball out to Volney. Here's Volney.
Richie cutting in, and he's going to play the ball out wide to Johnny LeCain, who is peeled outside. Johnny cutting in with a little scissor move.
Great move by LeCain. Good shot. Oh, great save.
Wonderful save. And the ball will go out for a corner.
Johnny LeCain just missed his second goal in 2 minutes, but a fantastic save by Miguel Tudor.
And wins a corner, which will be taken by Johnny LeCain. Johnny will look to in-swing this ball.
That is the 6th corner upcoming for the Bulldogs. So Tennessee Wesleyan almost taking a 3-0 lead.
Ball in swings, good ball, and it just goes straight over the defense, right for a goal kick.
So Johnny LeCain, the sophomore captain from Jersey, with his first goal of the season. He has started all but one game for the Bulldogs in which he was out with a red card suspension, and started every game last year for the Bulldogs as well.
Except for one game due to a yellow card suspension. Typically a big defensive presence, even helps to build up the play.
Good ball into McBrayer, but it'll be won by Akpom. Akpom back to Stevens, and it'll be back to the goalkeeper, and he's going to have to clear it away. Great pressure in the back for the Bulldogs.
Jake McBrayer presses the ball, and it will be cleared out for a throw-in from Jack Parrott.
Bulldogs take it quickly. Here's Carcamo with it now. Carcamo plays out to Kevin Witten, the senior from Germany.
Johnny controls it and plays it to Jack Parrott, who just goes over his head.
Down the line, that is number 9, Francisco Prado. Good press, going to get past Parrott.
Good tackle by Fernando Carcamo. The ref does not even signal a free kick. Ball is played back by Kevin Witten just to be cleared out of the ball.
Here's Witten. Bulldogs need to get out here of their defensive third, and they will. But that one passed behind O.T. Ball.
Pass intercepted by Montreat, and they're looking to build the thing, but the ball is going between possession right now.
Here's Ionescu. Ionescu looking. Pursued by Carcamo. Went up for a tackle but missed. And that one's going to come out wide to Prado. Prado back into Stanley. Stanley back to
We'll play it back to Stanley. Stanley will look to beat the defense. He beats Carcamo, and Kevin Witten tracks back and plays him out.
And that's going to be a foul there to Jack Parrott as he reached out and pulled down number 8's George Stanley. And a free kick in a corner kick position for Montreat.
This is a really big opportunity for Tennessee Wesleyan and Montreat. Whoever gets the first win on this should have a pretty good chance. If Montreat do pull this out, it will be a help lessen their lead, lessen their deficit.
Here's the ball whipped in, carted away by Carcamo, and here come the Bulldogs.
OT plays Joe Taylor. Joe Taylor's looking for Richie out wide, and Richie gets there, and we're looking for a counter. And the ball is intercepted by number 24, Trevor Stevens.
Bulldogs back into the feet of O.T. Ball, and the pass by LeCain. Here comes Kevin Witten down the line. We're going to whip it in.
Draws them in.
Great cut in by
Great
Witten.
move. He cuts in again, and the ball goes out, and it's just over the
come out to LeCain. LeCain settles. LeCain looking to shoot, and he'll have to pull it back, and he'll lose it. But one back by Volney. Volney still battling for it, and it'll be a foul to Volney as he takes out the feet of Dale McClelland. Foul to Richie Volney, his first of the game.
Ball played out quickly to number 24. Plays it out, and now number 9, Francisco Prado, has the ball at his feet.
Back to Trevor Stevens, the outside back from Montreat. And here come the Bulldogs quickly up on the attack. McBrayer, a nice ball into the corner.
Clemens making a big run up front to OT in the middle, who dummies it for Joe Taylor. Joe Taylor plays the dink, and
Great save.
block
Again.
shot.
McBrayer.
Great movement from the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs.
McBrayer almost had his 3rd goal of the year, but it was saved again by Miguel Tudon, who's played great tonight for the Montreat Cavaliers. And it'll be another corner taken by Otello Baugh, the 7th corner of the game for the Bulldogs.
Great little intricate passes and movement from the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs, playing inside and out, little 1-2s, and hopefully look to capitalize on this corner.
Good corner in, comes out, and it'll be cleared away. Ben Clements, nice tackle. He'll put it back in. Joe Taylor with the curler. Comes
To
out
Fernando, the back post. Fernando.
Shot save. So now Montreal on the attack.
Tudor plays. Tudor plays it quick out to the outside back, and Johnny will play it out for another Montreat throw-in. Clemens will keep possession. Back to Dave. Dave to Croucher to build from the back.
Jack Parrott sells with the chest and plays into O.T. Baugh's feet. Baugh got around his man. Great move there by O.T. Baugh.
Quick turn. Look for a ball to Richie. Richie will try to play it one time. Stumbles over it and looks to play Johnny out wide.
LeCain.
Johnny with the shot. Goal! Second goal by Johnny LeCain from a pass from Richie Volney.
And the Bulldogs go up 3-0 over the Montreat Cavaliers.
All right. First assist from O.T. Baugh out to Richie Volney. Richie Volney to Johnny LeCain. And Johnny LeCain buries it for a 3-0 lead with 35 minutes left of the second half.
So Tennessee Wesleyan slow going on offense to begin with, but now at 3-0 with 35 minutes to go here in the second half.
Good little counterattack there from Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs.
So Johnny LeCain hadn't scored a goal all year, and he has 2 goals in 10 minutes.
Wonderful performance from the captain. Good show out so far. Tennessee Wesleyan look to continue this, and they're now starting to high press Montreat. O.T. Baugh with the pressure, slips and falls. They get around, but the pass will go out for another Tennessee Wesleyan throw-in. Back to Fernando Carcamo. Carcamo plays it out to JP. He looks up, looks at his options, sees Jake running in. Jake will hold off the defender, and
no foul there.
No foul from behind.
So Tennessee Wesleyan, as we said, off to a slow start offensively, but fantastic as they've scored 3 goals in about the span of 10 minutes between the 2 halves.
Pushes the ball. Go on, Jake.
As the goalkeeper takes on 2
Tennessee
Bulldog
Wesleyan
players
attackers.
and ends up just kicking it up the hill. Bulldogs quickly back on the attack.
O.T. with the ball in.
Came for the hat trick.
Came for the hat trick.
Saved. Johnny LeCain is on fire offensively here today, as he almost had his first goal before he had the first 2 here in the first minute, but then got 2 and now almost
Going for third.
with a third there, but saved by Tudon. Montreat can't even get out of their own defensive third. A good touch there by number 17.
Good little footwork there. Holds possession, plays it back, and the
Great defense.
but the ball will go out.
What?
I'm not sure about that call right there from the referee. The ball definitely looked to go out on Montreat, but he puts it on the ground for a free kick.
They're going to credit that foul to Jack Parrott. Quickly taken and out of bounds.
Ball was out of bounds. So far, pretty good officiating from the referee crew today. Maybe 1 or 2 slip-ups, but so far, overall, good job. Joe Taylor looks out, plays a long ball to Kev Witten, who will try to split the defense, but the keeper will come out and collect it. Tennessee Wesleyan showing high pressure through here with 4 people and within a span of 15 yards. And the ball will go to Jack Parrott, who will claim a foul.
got a foul on number 14 for Montreat. That's Duarte. Bulldogs quickly back in. Parrott looking. Back to Taylor.
Joe Taylor, man on his back, little dummy run, and he'll collect the ball and he'll look to spray it long to Dave.
Great ball into Dave Basin. Dave Basin settles, carries, finds Otel ball. 1-2 maybe.
Back to Dave Basin. Back to OT. OT to Jake. Jake with a missed pass, but he will collect it back.
And Montreat clears. LeCain covering back for Basin in the back line. And a bad pass there from LeCain.
But Fernando will claim it.
Fernando backs him up. Makes a good decision there. Here's LeCain now. He'll play it long to Parrott. And a good
Parrott with a good touch. And be taken off right off his foot from the defender, but Kev Witten will reclaim possession.
Here's Parrott to McBrayer. McBrayer
off the runner. Richie's coming in.
Richie
ball bounces up.
Richie settles,
turns, pulls it back, and goal for OT Ball.
And Tennessee Wesleyan continues their offense. It's 4-0 now for the Bulldogs.
Jake McBrayer with the pass to Richie. Richie with the cutback sets OT up for an easy shot. That's OT's first goal today. Makes it 4-0 with 31 minutes left.
Who passed it, Richie? So if only McBrayer the assist there. 4 goals in 13 minutes for the Bulldogs. And they lead at 4-0 here over Montreat.
We have a substitution for the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. Kev Witten will be taken out and replaced by number 12, Ben Timms, another freshman Jersey native.
So Montreat has collapsed here at the beginning of the second half, and it's now 4-0 in favor of the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. Great pressure there, but a foul on Joe Taylor. And number 17, Giovanni Ordaz, not happy with that challenge. Wasn't a hard challenge, but fell to the ground.
Looks to be in some pain, and the referee has just called on the trainer and stopped the clock.
So it looks like number 8, Dale McClellan, is not happy as he was barking at the official about that last foul.
Now number 4, Captain Ryan Buick, is now getting into the mess, and the referee just signals him to walk away. Looks to be an injury timeout as both teams are coming to the side to get a water break.
So 30 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock, and the Bulldogs have scored 4 goals in the span of 19 minutes, dating back to the second half, or the first half when Volney had a goal with 4 minutes remaining. And then LeCain opened the scoring at 42-46. LeCain again at 35-50, and then just a few minutes ago, OT Ball at 31-10. And the Bulldogs continue to...
Number 17, Ordaz, looks to be okay as he's walking back to the side, and he will be motioning the referee to come back on within a few moments.
So at the moment, Montreat is going to be playing with 10 men. Ordaz down the line.
Ordaz is motioned back in, and he seems to be playing well, playing okay.
Jake McBrayer, great pressure there, and it's going to be off of him last for a Tennessee Wesleyan, Montreat throw-in. Tudon taking on...
Jake McBrayer pressures the keeper. The keeper just has to spray it long, and it's a poor pass, but it's collected by number 17, Ordaz.
Great back heel there from Carcamo. Here come the Bulldogs now. 4-on-3.
Joe Taylor turns. He looks out wide, and he shot.
And right on target. Right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Tudon. With that shot, Joe Taylor now has 5 shots for the game.
Tudon plays it wide to his center back. Number 4, Buick. Buick's looking for options, disgusted. Just happens to play it long, trying to get something created.
It's Tennessee Wesleyan 20 shots on target. 20 shots, 10 on target for the game. And Montreat struggling to get any offense going. 3 shots, 2 on target for the Bulldogs. Headed back easily there to Nick Croucher. And Croucher will easily lay it off to Dave Basin. And the Bulldogs will begin their counter. Here's Basin to Baugh.
Basin to Baugh. Baugh turns, looks open, looks out wide, sees Richie running in, plays it to Jake, who's dropped back in. OT out to Joe. Joe will take a touch forward, pause the ball, and then play it simply back to Ben Clemens. OT ball, recollects the ball, plays it out. Oh, he takes a touch around the defender, gets around the last defender, and avoids a slide tackle out for a corner.
Very dangerous challenge there from Ordaz in the box, but Baugh avoided it, and it'll be a corner kick for OT. This is going to be the 8th corner of the game for the Bulldogs. You would think up 4-0, maybe some of the younger players might get a chance here in this game.
Maybe get some substitutions in.
Good ball in, and it'll be headed away.
And Jack Perry will easily settle it, and he plays it to Joe, flicks it on to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper will look to recirculate the ball, play from the back.
So that one is going to be blasted up into the parking lot.
And
we're going to
stop
have
of time. Looks like an injury.
We got another injury. That's number 24, Trevor Stevens, along the far sideline, and he's down in pain. So
The trainer
another injury timeout with 27:49 to go here in the first half. Second half.
And the trainer will be coming out to assess the situation, so we'll get you a quick update on that in a few moments. I turned it off. Are you serious? Who's one? Vanderslick and who else? Nelson? Basically everyone.
Everyone's warming up.
Dang. Sean's even warming up. Gus, Seth, T-Rob. Someone's getting stretched out on the ground. Alex warming up. Dang.
It's back with you. Trevor Stevens
Hobbling off the field. Looks like he's going to be all right. He's cramping up a little bit.
So Kevin Vanderslick about to come on for the Bulldogs here. Once he gets his next opportunity, as will Nelson Cardona. Cardona was starting left back for the first few games and then was out for an injury. Starting to get back from his pulled hamstring.
Probably looking to take either Ben Clemens or JP out for the outside back. We will let you know shortly.
Stevens making his way off the field, and Montreat will play with 10 men at the moment. It looks like they have no subs coming on, so Stevens will get a breather and be back on for the Cavaliers. So the women's team with a 4-0 win earlier, and now the Bulldogs up 4-0 on the men's team. Stevens waved back on by the official. Montreat back to 10 men, and we're back underway with 27:49 to go in the second half. Here's the Cane. Settles. Looks. Trying to get it off his feet.
Clock just started at 28.
I know this is a little ahead. That one played in and kicked off his own man.
And will be a Tennessee Wesleyan substitution. Be number 18, Kevin Vanderslick, coming in for, it looks to be OT Baugh.
And Nelson Cardona will come in for Ben Clements, and Clements will walk out on the opposite side.
Yeah. Nelson trying to get some minutes back in after his recovering from a hamstring injury. Will take the first throw in, and he'll play easy to Joe Taylor, who will turn out and just simply play it back. Nelson with his first real touch on the ball, plays it to Joe again. It looks to be OT's last contribution on the field, and Joe Taylor with a last chance save right there. Plays to Jack Perry out wide. Jack Perry just sprays it into Jake McBride, who holds it up and has the ball taken off his foot. Will throw it in. Bounces over Timms. Montreat will contain possession. And
Dave Payson with the big win there. Comes up.
Vanderslick with the header.
Kevin Vanderslick, the transfer from a community college called Herkimer up in New York, and his debut had 4 goals against University of the Cumberlands.
Substitution now for Montreat. Number 3, Misiel Robles is coming in for number 9, Francisco Prado. Looks to be more of a defensive substitution now, as they're pulling one person out of the attack.
Tennessee Wesleyan, good luck against the Montreat Eagles the last 2 seasons. They won 3-0 last year at Montreat, and now a big 4-0 lead with 25 to go.
Joe Taylor pressuring well. Timms now comes in for the attack, and then Vanderslick out for a clearance, and we have Montreat throw in.
So now here's number 17, Ordaz, with the ball from Montreat as they finally look to maybe get some attack going. And looks like the back defender, Nelson Cardona, helped him onside. Great tackle there from Carcamo. And he'll play it back up the line. It'll get to Vanderslick. No, it won't. Broken up. Here's Robles.
Robles out to number 8. 8 to Aw. Aw tries to cut in, but a good tackle by Carcamo.
So Montreat showing a little bit of pressure here on the Bulldogs with 24 minutes to go as they look to get a goal back down 4-0. It's going to take a miracle for the Cavaliers to get back and tie this game and maybe win it. But
Vanderslick takes it off his feet to Jake, who's checking in. Jake gets his taken off his feet.
so Bulldogs trying to take a clean sheet, playing advantage play. Number 2 is in. Number 2 is in.
Coming in.
Big save by Nick Croucher. And we're going to have a
good save from Nick Croucher.
we're going to have a yellow card to number 18, Kevin Vanderslick. So it was a save on the shot by number 2, Chua Aw, by Nick Croucher, and then a yellow card on that for that challenge previously by Kevin Vanderslick.
And it looks to be a corner for Montreat.
It's going to be taken by number...
They're looking to capitalize on this opportunity.
8, it looks like Dave McClellan.
And
the header off the crossbar, and then the rebound put over.
Number 4, Big Buick, puts it over the bar.
Wow. Big opportunity there for the Cavaliers to get one back, but a header off the crossbar and then a header from point-blank range misses the goal.
We now have a substitution for Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. Number 6, Tyler Robertson's coming in for Joe Taylor, who's just walking off the field, and the referee's now motioned to stop the clock. Looks like the Montreat side is fine with the clock running.
Montreat just wants to get out of here with no more damage done than it already is.
Nick Croucher plays it out to Dave Basin. Dave Basin back with a little bit of pressure. Plays it to Jack Parrott, who settles it well.
So here's Parrott. Parrott plays it long. What a ball into Richie Volney.
Richie, who gets around his defender. Looks like a handball there. The ref doesn't see it. And it'll be out for a corner kick.
And the corner kick will be taken by the captain, Johnny LeCain. Big 2 goals tonight for the Bulldogs.
And if you're just joining us, we're reporting here live from Athens, Tennessee.
18 yellow card. Yep, got it.
Reporting here live from Athens, Tennessee. The score is 4-0 with 23:30 left in the second half. And the goal scores by one from Richie Volney to open it up, one from Johnny. Third goal from Johnny, and OT with a simple tap in to get 4 goals.
Dave plays in 1v1 with Robles. Plays an overlapping run with Timms. Back heel to Timms, and
looks like it'll be off Robles, but he keeps it in and dribbles down the line to Aw. Aw turns, plays it back to Robles. Robles looks up and cuts in, and has the ball taken off his foot from Kevin Vanderslick, who's tracking back.
Ooh, that looked like a cleat in the leg there from Endo Carcamo, but nothing called. He was waving it off, and the Montreat coach a little unhappy with that. It's the first time we've really heard any complaints about the ref. He's been a fairly decent official today for this
T-Rob gets the ball, turns, beats one defender, beats two defenders, and Tim's plays it back to Nelson. Nelson to Dave Bazin, who wants to recirculate the ball. Ball to Richie Volney. Richie Volney really opening up his legs and showing quite good speed here. Slows the ball down. Good crossover to Jake McBrayer.
That is the second assist of the day for
Richie Volney. A good ball from Dave Basin, finding Richie over the top. Richie slows it down, pulls the ball back, and Jake McBrayer capitalizing, making it 5-0 with 22.5 minutes left.
So number 18, Avery Treat in for the Bulldogs, and then number 1, Francisco Gonzalez, the goalkeeper, will change with Miguel Tudon. Not really much he could do on any of these goals this evening. Kind of left hung out to dry by his defense, as it's now 5-0 for the Bulldogs with 22:34 to go here in the second half.
Really doesn't look like there's much way back for Montreat right now. Just kind of trying to come out of here with no more damage limitations. Just kind of bopping the ball around. We'll see what they can do.
So that's Jake McBrayer's third goal in the last couple of games. He's really playing great, in form at the moment. Going to be on the team of the week next week. Look out for him.
He's kind of Jake McBrayer is now playing his third position of the season, and it looks like up top could be a potential move for him. Throw in now here for Montreat.
He's played center, mid, wing, and now striker. Good challenge there by LeCain. It's going to stay in.
Jake McBrayer is rushing down with a palm on his back. He beats a palm, cuts in, and a palm taps it out for a goal kick. Or for a corner, excuse me.
So on the corner, looks like it'll be Johnny LeCain, the one and only, out to take the
Jersey native.
Actually, it's going to be Jake. They're both headed for the corner, so not sure who's going to take it at the moment.
Looks like they're going to play it short. Jake will set the ball down for Johnny. Oh, Johnny's just playing it. He's going to play it short to Jake. No, Jake pulls out. Johnny whips the ball in. Good win by Vanderslick, but it's collected by the keeper. And it looks like to be OT's on the ground cramping.
No, it's Richie.
Oh, Richie. Excuse me.
Richie's only on the ground cramping. Bulldogs will play it out. Here as they run the attack. Clock will stop with 20:50 to go. Volney definitely cramping. The wind has stopped, so it is a little toasty out here today at the Tennessee Westland Soccer/Lacrosse Complex. And Richie Volney, 1 goal, 2 assists on the day. Great day for Richie Volney. His first points as a collegiate soccer player.
Good appearance today for Richie Volney.
It looks like Lance Patty and Alec Rima are going to be coming in for the Bulldogs.
Yep. Good appearance today for Richie. Came in with about 15 minutes into the first half and has stayed in. He's played rather well. Good, promising young star here.
So Lance Patty, a freshman out of Ringgold, Georgia, had a couple of appearances so far this season. Battled an ankle injury a few weeks ago, but back in. Alec Rima, he scored the winning goal
at
SCAD in the final second. A buzzer beater. And let's see. So 19 is going to come on.
They're going to bring
number 14. So that'll be Huarte out, Mejia in. Rima is going to come in for Richie Volney.
It will just hobble off the back of the goal.
And Lance Patty will be forced away to sub, as Volney was allowed to sub because he is injured.
It looks like Richie's last involvement of the day. Pretty good day with 1 goal and 2 assists.
The Bulldogs continue their attack. 22 shots, 12 on target. 6 shots, 3 on target for the Cavaliers. Lance Patty's going to come on for Jake McBrayer. Another great performance from Jake McBrayer up top in his first appearance as striker. So Lance Patty is in up top at striker for the Bulldogs.
And it looks to be, with 20 minutes left, Jake's last involvement in the game. T-Rob. Tyler Robertson now has the ball, sprays it out to Alec with his first touch on the ball, plays it back to Tyler, back to Nelson, and now Nelson's going to circulate the ball over to Johnny LeCain. Fernando loses the ball, and now Tennessee Wesleyan are in a bit of pressure here. Timms carries the ball, plays it out wide to, plays it inside to Vanderslick. Vanderslick cannot control the ball.
Great challenge there from McCain. Richie Volney finally makes his way back to the bench. Looks like some cramps in the legs. There's a shot by number 8. And that is George Stanley, and that's well over the goal for a goal kick to be taken by Nick Croucher. Quickly taken, and Tyler Robertson, the junior from Chattanooga, Tennessee, with it now for the Bulldogs. Play on, says the referee, throwing that foul on Johnny LeCain in the middle.
Ball goes back to Nick Croucher, who will spray it out wide to Fernando. Fernando back to Vanderslick, who's checking in, and they're just, Tennessee Wesleyan are just comfortable in keeping possession of the defense right now. Carcamo plays the ball back to Dave. Dave has a bit of pressure on his back. Has only option is to clear it out, and it will be a throw in for Montreat.
So the Bulldogs' next game will be moved up to Friday. They were supposed to play on Saturday at St. Andrews, which is near the coast of North Carolina, and there is a massive hurricane headed that way, so the game has been moved to Friday at St. Andrews. That'll be a big conference game. St. Andrews usually a very good team. They were the team that knocked the Bulldogs out of the conference tournament last season, so big game this weekend for the Bulldogs, and they've performed well. They'll get prepared for that game here tonight.
Hopefully this win will give them a good confidence boost going into the weekend. Good if they continue to play well and keep a shutout. Should be a good way to start the weekend.
Here's a throw in by Robles right onto the feet.
Plays it back to Robles. Robles trying to take on his man to a little intricate passing, and Robles still comes out with the ball and plays it to number 17, Ordaz, who takes down the ball down the field. Nick Croucher comes out and claims the ball. Just wants to slow things down a bit, and he'll roll the ball to Dave Basin.
Here's Vanderslick playing the LeCain in the middle, and he's got space to run.
Alex is making a run in. Well, Johnny doesn't slip him in, though.
Here's Alec Rima, freshman out of Alabama. And
originally from Finland.
LeCain looks to clear it, or cross it in.
Johnny kind of had a few stutter steps, makes his defender, plays the ball in straight out of bounds. It will be a Montreat goal kick.
Corner kick, looks like. And we're going to have another Montreat throw-in along the line. Or Montreat injury, excuse me. That's Trevor Stevens. He was hurt earlier.
Yeah, it will be, excuse me, it will be a corner kick, and it looks like Ben Timms will be taking this one.
So the shot by LeCain was saved by Francisco Gonzalez.
And the ref
out for a corner kick, and it'll be LeCain again on the corner.
Before the corner, the referee has just stopped time and called the trainer out for the injury. And it looks to be like they'll be bringing on number 11, Aaron Trevarthen.
So it looks like the third string keeper for Montreat might be going in at left back, because looks like they don't have any more available players to play the rest of the game. So looks like the backup third string keeper, excuse me,
could be going in for left back. See if we can get
we don't even have a number on number 22. He's not even on the roster, so we'll get a name on him shortly. Looks like he's going to be going in at left back here shortly.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I turned it off. It's back on.
So, it looks like he's wearing number 23, but that is the number of the main player.
Starting keeper right now, Tuden.
So number 11, Trevorthan, is going to come in right now for Stevens, I believe.
Stevens looks to be hobbling quite a bit of pain behind the goal. He's talking to Megan right now, so hopefully we'll get an injury update soon.
This one headed out to get it is T-Rob.
Tyler Robinson plays it easy back to Nelson Cardona on the right, who will take a bad, poor touch with a little bit of pressure, but get it to Fernando. Fernando just clears it out for Vanderslick, and Vanderslick's header goes to Montreat.
That's number 2. Almost got through behind Parrott. Big one there from Timms. Big win again from Lance Patty, and here comes the freshman. Along the outside, Patty held off. Pulls back.
A big, strong boy.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds.
Big, strong boy was pushed off the ball, and it will be a Montreat throw-in.
And the center is going to overrule as they are here and say it was a last touch by Patty and out for a Montreat throw. They originally said it was a Tennessee Westland throw. Here's Stanley with it now. Stanley all over him is Tyler Robertson, but there's going to be no foul on that play.
Ball bounces back to Rubbles. Rubbles turns out.
Here's this one cleared in. Jack Parrott there to get it.
And
Hunter Schobert, the freshman from Chattanooga, is going to...
Number 27 will be coming in for number 12, Ben Timms, soon.
As Hunter Schobert from Chattanooga, the freshman. Another promising young player for the Bulldogs. Here's Parrott to Timms. Another ball in to Robles, that's all, and he won't be able to control it.
It'll be a throw in Tennessee Wesleyan, and we should expect a substitution coming in now.
And there's Hunter Schobert in for Ben Timms, the winger.
Looks to be Ben Timms' last performance of the day. So yeah,
with 14:33 to go, and the Bulldogs up 5-0.
Plays well, deserves a good sit down, drink of water and all. Missed tackle by Fernando, and a little bit of going in and out of possession here for both teams. T-Rob and Jack Parrott chase the Montreat defender down, and they pull him down, and it will be a stoppage of the clock and a yellow card for
Jack Parrott. That's the second yellow card of the day for the Bulldogs, and that will be Parrott's first yellow card of the season, so he's got a little bit of room for reaching that 5 card limit where you are suspended for a game. 12:33 to go here in the second half. 5-0. The Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs lead it.
Ball comes in. It's a good ball. It's cleared out by Johnny LeCain. Number 7 will reach it and try to move it through the back. Number 4 through Buick. Buick looks for an option. Doesn't see anything and just and plays the ball. And Hunter will get the ball back and play it easy to Jack Parrott.
Here's Parrott. Quickly up to Schobert, and he'll run up the line. Schobert with speed. Cuts back to
Meggs. And he will lose the ball to Apome.
Apome out to Robles. Here come the Cavaliers. Robles to Aw. Aw with it now.
Back to Robles.
Robles
keeps it in.
Barely keeps it in. Try to nice Maradona there.
Fancy footwork.
Cramp to Jack Parrott. And he's going to try and play through it. Here's Montreat on the attack. Probably going to see a sub here soon.
And they're keeping position through the middle, trying to slide the ball in.
Easily out. Nick Croucher will probably try and play it out here to help his teammate. Well, it looks like Parrott is going to come off. It looks like he's going to stay on.
Looks to be suffering a little knock, but it looks like he'll battle through it.
So here's Basin, long ball across to Parrott. Good settle with the chest. He'll take it. Parrott knocked off the ball there by Mejia.
Ball won back by Johnny LeCain, who drives forward. He looks to his right, and he will take the
completely
foul.
dragged down there by number 18, Avery Treat.
Johnny LeCain with the ball back at his feet.
Shot wide. Just wide, and it looks like we're going to have, is it another foul?
No, it will be a goal kick for Montreat. Excuse me, it's a corner for a goal kick for Tennessee Wesleyan. The ball came off the goalkeeper's hands. Corner will be taken by Johnny LeCain.
That one cleared away. And one by Schubert. Back to Rima. Here's the shot. In.
Oh,
Right on the foot of Vanderslick. But it was coming in at heavy speed, and it was denied by the goalkeeper, Rodriguez.
What a mess. Got another tap in.
That's 3 saves already for Gonzalez in the short time he's been in goal for Montreat.
Carcamo to LeCain, back to Carcamo, who looks up, sees his options, and plays to Tyler Robinson, who turns but loses the ball to Montreat.
And now here come Montreat. Tennessee Wesleyan would really like a clean sheet here in this game, but Montreat has been pressuring as of late. Here's back to Stanley. The pass goes wide. Here's Robles now. Robles plays it in, and that's going to be easily collected by Nick Croucher.
Nick Croucher will bring it out with 10.5 left, and he'll just keep it at his feet, and then he'll pick it up.
So 10:26 to go now in the second half. Back to Croucher now. Croucher will just wait, and he's going to have no pressure, and he'll lay it off to Tyler Robertson. Robertson to Vanderslick.
Vanderslick plays the ball long to Hunter,
Ball, but broken up by the defender. Looking to find Hunter D. Schubert.
Jack Parrott with the ball at his feet just plays easy to Tyler. Tyler back to Vanderslick, and Vanderslick will play it over to Dave Basin.
Good ball over to Basin, and it was settled with his chest. He looks, he waits, and he'll play it down the line to Cardona, but it's a little too far ahead, and collected by Gonzalez.
Gonzalez plays a risky ball out to the wide, and Hunter Schubert is right there on the pressure. And somehow they get out of it, and they will play it through Awe. Robles with the ball now, taking the ball down. Could have been a handball there. The ref keeps it. Player runs into each other, and Hunter Schubert has possession. Plays it through Vanderslick, looking for options, and will play it through Johnny LeCain.
Tennessee Wesleyan really just playing possession here in the final 10 minutes of this game as they try and close it out. Great performance by the Bulldogs today, as they're on their way to their 3rd conference win and their 3rd try, and they'll be undefeated heading into this weekend's match against St. Andrews.
If the result holds, the Bulldogs will move to 7 wins, 3 ties, and 1 loss on the season.
Great season for the Bulldogs, considering last year when they only won 8 games the entire season. Now a little less than half the season to go, and they're almost to their win total from last year.
Hunter Schubert with the challenge on the keeper, and the keeper comes out and claims it, plays it to number 19, Mejia.
So number 21, Dylan Foster, as well as number 13, Antonio Rosino, will come in for Montreat here in the final 10 minutes.
Up home into the ball, loses possession to Tyler Robinson for Tennessee Wesleyan.
So the Bulldogs playing possession in the back. Carcamo easily to Basin, back to Robertson. Robertson, bad pass there. He'll work to win it back.
Plays it out to out on the wide.
Parrot by Parrot.
Parrot closes it down and it gets the ball pelted out his chest.
So 21 is going to come in for number 2. And number 13 is going to come in for number 7. As Antonio Rosina going in at, looks like left back for the Cavaliers. Here's Robles.
Robles dribbling in. Tyler Robinson standing him up. Johnny LeCain with a pass out, and now Alec with the ball at his feet.
Okarima plays it easily to Cardona. Cardona to Basin. Bulldogs pressured here, and Basin will clear it out. One there by the Cavaliers, but to Cardona out for a Bulldogs throw.
Mm-hmm.
Here's that one cleared by Carcamo, and it'll be won by Schobert.
Who gets the
He's
ball,
got it
he will
now.
turn out,
Either
and he'll
Vanderslick.
play with Vanderslick.
Vanderslick will win it. Now here's LeCain. LeCain carrying.
Looking for options.
Carrying. Can he get his third of the night?
Looking for options. He gets closed down, and now he's under some pressure, but he plays it out wide to Nelson Cardona, who's made the overlapping run.
Cardona with it now. Cardona to Robertson. Robertson nowhere to go, and he'll play it back to Baisden. Baisden to Vanderslick. With 6:27 to go. That one all the way around.
And shortly will be a substitution for Montreat. Number 16, Jonathan Kayembe is coming in for number 17, Ordaz. Tennessee Wesleyan with a bit of pressure here at the throw-in. And a big win by Jack Parrott in the air. The ball will bounce over for Lance Patty with pressuring on. And it'll be a foul for Montreat.
Here's Kayembe, the sub. Down the line, Parrott a little out of position, but Carcamo backs him up. Carcamo a little slow to get up there. Looks like he's going to be all right. Kayembe.
Looks to be in a little pain, but he's jogged back in position.
Now we're down to 5 minutes to go, and the Bulldogs leading 5-0. Here's the ball in, broken up by Robertson. Robertson to Vanderslick. Vanderslick gives it away. Here's the shots by Treverthen and well wide.
Nate Croucher, keeper for Tennessee Wesleyan, seems to be shouting at his team just to settle down, play the ball well, be sure on the passes, and looks to try to regroup his team. Plays it short to Tyler. Tyler back to Fernando. Just want to go out with this last 4 minutes with a clean sheet. Good win by Johnny LeCain, who looks to break forward, sees his runners, nobody's checking in, so he tries to take it on his own. And he'll push the defender off and just kind of chip it in for Hunter Schubert, who loses the ball.
Good step there by Cardona. He wins to Vanderslick. Vanderslick goes nowhere and right to the keeper.
The team seems to be arguing with each other, trying to just tell each other to calm down, keep possession of the ball.
John LeCain a foul there. Number 8, George Stanley plays it right to the foot of Lance Patty, and the Bulldogs will get possession with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Tyler Robertson looks to spray it out wide to Nelson. Nelson just eases in possession, and will play it to Johnny, who clears it up and out to Alec, but is too far out, and there will be a throw-in for Montreat.
So run by the keeper, Gonzalez.
The sun hurts my eyes. Can't see.
Gonzalez to Akpom, and Akpom easily there to treat back to Robles. And here's Robles back, and the bad pass there by number 21, Dylan Foster, and the Bulldogs with the ball.
Bulldogs will just take their time here with about 1:50 left. Just want to go out of this game with a clean sheet.
Good ball by Parrott into Johnny LeCain as we enter the final 2 minutes. Foul there on Akpom, and that's going to be a yellow card to number 6, Jonathan Akpom.
Johnny will go down, but he looks to be all right, just taking a moment to relax, I guess, on the field. Johnny will take this free kick, try to end swing it. Doesn't look like they sent too many people up. They're not really too worried about capitalizing on this attack.
Here's the ball swinging in. Gonzalez bobbled, but held on to it.
Three at the back for right now for Tennessee Wesleyan as Montreat tries to counter. Now Tennessee Wesleyan bringing it back numbers.
1 minute remaining now for the Bulldogs in a fantastic effort tonight. Here's the ball into Lance Patty.
And he'll get there. He'll try to keep it in, and he'll place the first time ball to Alec. Alec will get the ball at his feet. Look, play it back to Patty. Patty will play a cross in, and it'll be too wide. It'll be a goal kick for Montreat. Now 30 seconds remaining in the last bit of this game.
Big win by Jack Parrott there. Cross to Hunter Schobert, and he will settle along the line. Schobert back into the middle of the pitch to Tyler Robertson.
And Jack Parrott will just settle it, play it back easy, try to circulate it through the back just to finish up the rest of this game.
Carcamo back to Croucher. Croucher with it now. Croucher will play it long. Out to Cardona. Cardona will settle. Nelson Cardona looks. He'll play it out. And the final whistle blows.
Yep.
And a dominating win tonight for the Bulldogs, 5-0.
Good performance from your Bulldogs here. Opened up the goal scoring with Richie Volney, then Johnny LeCain for 2, O.T. Baugh, and then Jake McBrayer to finish it up 5-0. Good performance, and looks like that's a wrap.